I guess we're back again. I didn't want to go right back to live, but there's another tornado warning we got to cover here for you guys here. We'll get to that in just a second here. Let me get this set up for you guys here. There's another tornado warning. There's actually 2 tornado warnings right now currently. We'll get to here in just a moment here. Welcome guys again. Go back live. Sorry, I have a puppy here. Get back to it in just a second. Got another storm here. Tornado warnings here. And we're back here again. Sorry. I go live again. There are 2 tornado warnings here. Welcome back. Sorry, I had we're live here. We're back live here. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back live here. I didn't want to go back live, but unfortunately we have to because when we get off live, we have 2 tornado warnings we have to cover here. So that's the bad thing about it. So welcome back, guys. Here we have, let's go down here first to this storm here. Then East Texas going towards Pittsburgh. There's a tornado warning here, radar indicated here, and it's a tornado warning here. Capable of producing tornadoes near Scroggins, moving east at 25 miles an hour. So make sure you guys. So there's a tornado potential. Let's check that velocity real quick here. Right here is the rotation. So we'll keep an eye on that one and we'll see. And then we'll go down here to a little bit more. This one has a lot. This one has more. What is the one that has more? A little big population here. There's a tornado warning. It's here for this one. It's radar indicated again. Let's go back here and see where it is. Here. It's right here. It's where the storm is. Here. I am back live here for these storms because there is some severe. I went off for a little bit here and then as soon as I turned it off, tornado warnings popped back up. So you're back here for that reason. Here, there's tornado warnings. I want to be live for you here. If there's not, I might go off here a little bit here. But right now, there's tornado warnings. So we are back at it again here. So make sure you guys are dropping like here. We're 1 subscriber away from 350. So let's try to get 350 here. That's my hope. I'm here. Let's try to get 350 here. So make sure you guys are out there liking this, subscribing to the stream, and Let's go back to these tornado warnings here for you. This is the tornado warning here. It's pretty broad, but there is a tornado warning here. This is where the circulation would be. Like, it's going to be here where this red and green meet. It's kind of broad, but there is circulation here in the storms. So this is going to be near Fort Gavels, or that's formerly Fort Hood. You had the terms because I was military, prior military. So if you're in Fort Cavos, definitely seek shelter. There's a big military base there, so it may not necessarily look, but it's a pretty big military base here. So there's a lot of people in just this one area right here. Killeen needs to be keeping it. Fort Cavos needs to be taking shelter now immediately because it may look kind of small, but there's probably 20,000 people in that base. Probably is a not small base. So these people need to be. If you're in the base here, take shelter here. You know, you have a military member. You know, somebody like that. Take shelter because it's a decently sized base here for that. So make sure you guys are keeping that tracked here. There's a tornado warning here for its broad circulation, but definitely want to keep that storm. There's a tornado warning on it. I'll go back to that in just a second here. There's another one here for the cover here. Let me get to it. Back here, these Texas here. This one's in near Pittsburgh. Here, let's get this circulation here out here. This one we need to keep an eye out too. Circulation here. Do the circulations here. It's radar indicated bringing $half size hail. This is going to be moving maybe just south of Pittsburgh, Rocky Mound, Crossroads. Some of these places like Crossroads, Hickory Hill, these small towns, Pine out here in East Texas need to be seeking shelter like as soon as you can because Lone Star here. These storms are going to be moving here. If you did each one, I'm going to get a quick read of it. I'm moving east here, so make sure you guys keep track of the storm here. There is a tornado warning here. I haven't had any tornadoes. They've had two today on the ground that had on my previous stream, so make sure you go check that out on my previous stream. I had to come back on because of the tornado warnings here. You have tornado warnings, unfortunately. Make sure you guys are dropping likes and subscribe. Here, we are definitely keeping an eye on this here. This is going to be near Lone Star here. Potentially here. Go back out here. This is out in East Texas here. There's a lot of coverage out. There's one in Columbia. We'll go back to there towards there in just a minute on that one. But this one here, this is a tornado warning out here in just south of Mount Pleasant, Lone Star, Dinglefield, Dangerfield, Forest City. You gotta start watching these now. Start to prepare now if you're in this area here. Gilmer, you need to be watching these storms here as this one's moving out to the east here. Keep an eye out if you're in these cities, and even if you're in Jefferson and Linden, you just gotta start preparing now for these storms. Not preparing an hour from now, not prepared 30 minutes from now. All these storms are still out now. Start preparing now. If you have closets, clean them out. Start getting shoes. Start making sure you have pets, anything that you want to bring. Start having that prep now because these storms are firing up like that here. So yes, make sure you guys are preparing here for that here if you're in East Texas here. So back now towards this storm real quick here. Star Chasers here out here. Fort Cavazos again, and watch for this here. Fort Cavazos, I think, formerly Fort Hood. If you're more familiar with that way, Fort Cavazos or Fort Hood, same thing. There near Killeen, there are same base. There's some rotation in the storm here. Look at me weird. Sorry, get this real quick, but out here You definitely want to be keeping it out if you're on the base here, the military base out here, as these storms are currently moving out that way. This is a military base out here, the former military, so I know these bases pretty well. I know that is a base. Just to make sure you guys are definitely, it's kind of funny. The first day of fully going into this, a military base is under a tornado warning. Who would have thought? Somebody who is a former military member who was a former military channel, first one with a base. Who would have thought? One of the bigger bases in Texas too. It's not like a small base. It's like one of their bigger bases. It's right on me. What do I want to do? Silly. But yeah. This is currently moving towards Fort Basics. Probably Fort Hood, if you want to say it that way. Whatever you. Okay, there it is. It's like red here would be the rotation here. So make sure you guys are keeping track of that here. Couple that come. Definitely keeping an eye on this here. Both 21 minutes here. So we'll keep an eye on these storms here for you. Might order some food here and be doing these storms. So check stuff real quick for you guys. Make sure you're checking these tornadoes. This was near Fort Cavazos. Should be Fort Cavazos could be in the storms any minute here. You see the rotations near the base. See by fire area, the base right here. It's next to the rotation zone. With limestone hail. So if you're know anybody in the base of Fort Cavazos or normal Fort Hood, if anybody wants to be more familiar with that, it's another more familiar term name that most people probably know it as. That's currently there. But if you want a base that's more familiar with people, Fort Hood is Fort Cavazos pretty much here. Everybody knows that one. If you want to know the base it was changed here, but that was what that base was originally called. So if you're trying to get an idea where these storms are, that's Fort Cavazos, Fort Hood, same base. If that makes sense. That was just name changed here a couple years ago. You're out that way. So that's where this storm is. This tornado warning here is. Let's go over the. Let's get Connor's stream on this. On the backside of the storm here. Is he moving away from the storm? Maybe. I always said that once it's getting closer, the like we can start moving. Or is he trying to observe more storms coming up? No. Updated right now, but yeah. Let's go back here. There's Fort Cavazos here. Let's go back to that one real quick because there's a military base here. So there's people right on this edge here. Fort Cavazos is now kind of getting on the edge of this, so this rotation here. Right in here would be the rotation here. So yeah, definitely want to be taking this not lightly if you're in this area here. There's currently rotation here. I'm going to currently see if we will update here. It's pretty broad, but there's still rotation there. So I'll take a quick lap up and these things will wrap up here pretty quickly. Just head towards Belton there. Colleen and Belton, some of these. Definitely want to keep watch. So when we start moving towards Belton and Colleen, some of these where you want to keep an eye on it here is there's tornado warnings now. Right, and you see I'll check here. I might have to order something here for food. They're not cheap though, so DoorDash isn't cheap. But I might look here. Vessels may be on it. You can see the hook. There's some rotation there. Get it here. It's not trying to tighten a little bit, trying to form a hook echo here. We'll see on that one here. It's not trying to form a hook echo here. Red here, let's keep an eye on it. Down here, hope it's not trying to form a hook echo down here. Because there's starting to be more of this here, so definitely want to keep an eye out here if you're just to the east of Fort Cavasos here. On the storm here. As you head towards Temple. Temple needs to start being aware here as this next storm is going to be kind of going towards your way. Troy, Bruceville, these kind of areas need to hear Belton. Just got to start watching these storms here. Definitely need to be weather alert here as these storms are going to be firing up here pretty fast. Here's these storms are going to be. Make sure you guys are here. There is tornado warnings here. Let's go back over here real quick through East Texas here. Just want to hear East Texas here real quick. This one's clear says hail. There is a tornado warning on this one. Just quick check here. There's some rotation here, so definitely keep an eye on it. Again, these things are pretty. Right in here would be where the rotation would be. Keep an eye on the storm here if you're going towards. If you're in East Texas here, there's going to be maybe just to the south of Lone Star, between Lone Star and Forest City. It's pretty remote, but keep an eye on these storms here as if you're traveling anywhere in the storms, because these storms can affect potential travel here and probably won't get as much coverage as the ones down by Belton and then some of those. But these storms are just out of Pittsburgh, Texas here, Rocky Mount, Mount Pleasant. These are going to be between north of Gilmer, kind of moving this kind of here, or City might want to keep an eye. Lone Star, keep an eye on these storms here as they are going to be moving that way. There's some rotation on them, so definitely keep an eye here on that. They won't get as much coverage as probably ones down in central Texas because they're not quite as populated area, but still definitely keep an eye on this storm here as it's going to be moving. See how far it's fast moving. Give you guys an idea time frame. Moving east at 25 miles an hour. So definitely keep an eye on these storms here. If you haven't yet, make sure you are just completely watching this here. As we are tuning this here. If you have not yet, make sure you do drop a like on these streams too. I'm trying to do more coverage here. As you see, I was off. I did about 2 hours coverage went off and came right back on when the storms went right back severe. I'm trying to kind of give you coverage on these storms here. I want to give you guys as much coverage and stuff on that. If this, it's not tightening right here, because there is a hookup start there rotation here, and over here, but there's Norfolk Korean. Nah, it may be starting to try to develop a hookup, but can't tell here. Still, don't get me on. There's a tornado warning here. There's an updated tornado warning here, where they're indicated 42 minutes from now. This is moving. I mean, he's at 50 miles an hour. So these storms are moving quick, 50 miles an hour. That's a fast storm. Temple, your northern Temple, you guys are in these storms here. Storms are moving fast, and if they produce a tornado, they're moving fast. We won't have a lot of time here. Just see. I mean, these storms are moving pretty fast. Like, you don't have a lot of time to plan. Like, if you're in Temple, you have 20 minutes or so. Troy, the storm's moving it's at 50 miles an hour, which is not slow. That's moving pretty quickly here. So you definitely want to be on alert on the storm here. There is a tornado warning here. These things can produce tornado pretty fast. I don't know if there's one necessarily at the moment, but even if there isn't, you definitely want to be keeping an eye on the storm. Another warning here. Is there another? Oh, that's just the extended of this one. Of this one, Bell County. It's just an extension of this one. There is a tornado warning on these storms, so definitely be keeping an eye on these storms here. So good. Use some more tissue here, but maybe rounding a bit helping. Keep it out there. You see forked bases here. This is where the base is. Here. There's a base out there, military base. Like in the forked bases here's what was changed to. It was originally Fort Hood. If you guys are more familiar with that, that is Fort Hood. Is I have military background. I used to be in the military. There used to be a military channel, so trust me on that. That one has a lot of people on that base, so, but this was one of the forked bases. Probably getting some hail, lots of rain right now. But this is starting to move your Temple. You're on the northern Temple is under a tornado warning for radar indicated tornado right now. There hasn't been officially confirmed tornado on these storms, but they can pop up real quick here. Tornadoes can pop up instant. Like these things can pop up fast. The storms have been here. We had 2 earlier tornadoes, not with these storms, but these storms have happened. There's been tornadoes today, so definitely want to keep an eye on those storms here for you guys. So definitely want to keep an eye on that storm here. We're trying to make our way to 350 here. Make sure you drop a like. We are 1 subscriber away from 350. So if you haven't yet, drop it. We'll get to 350 here for you guys. Here, hopefully before these storms end. There's tornado warning here. I'm gonna go back. Just want to get a quick update on that one here. Over here, just to check on it. Here, south of Pittsburgh. There was some rotation over here. Still some. You should keep an eye on this here as you are in south of Pittsburgh, Texas here. This is in East Texas, not much. Looks like it's mostly staying rural, which is good. But if you're in Ore City or Lone Star, any of these areas, keep an eye on the storm. This thing is moving towards you guys, so definitely want to keep an eye on that. Sounds good. We're going back to this one here. Is this Fort Bezos? And there's now this is just to the east of Fort Bezos here. Again, if you don't know what that is, that was Fort Hood. So if you want to have more of a thing that you guys might be more familiarized with Fort Hood, Fort Bezos, it's the same base, just name changed about 3 or 4 years ago. Years ago, it's name changed. So that's what it is. So, but yeah, that's what it is. And if you're, but that there is a tornado warning in that area. Rotation here. There's rotation. Rotation. Red here, the greens and the reds here. Keep an eye on that here. It's moving. Northern Temple, Troy, Bruceville, Moody, and Moffat, whatever you want to be in that. Definitely keep an eye on that. There's a cat. Sorry, my cat is being a little crazy. Get that real quick. What are you doing there? Sorry, my cat was being kind of obnoxious. Here for you guys. Sorry, my cat was being a little obnoxious here. Again, welcome in here. We have some tornado warnings here. Currently, 2 in Texas. Texas 3, but it's the same 2 storms that we're watching here. First one, we're going to come over here. We're going to go back here. This one in East Texas here. This one, 6 minutes left. Let's see if it continues. There's some rotation in it, so we'll see. Right in here's some rotation. Keep an eye on this storm here. It's going to be south of Pittsburgh, moving kind of southeast here, probably between Lone Star and Orsi. But keep an eye if you're in either one of those towns for potential hits of storms, the Jefferson, and then keep an eye on those storms here. And then there's this other one here towards Killeen, Texas here. Here. It's kind of to the south, Killeen. I'm staying alive. Make sure I'm staying alive for you guys. Okay, sorry. Towards Killeen. This was just now. It's moving pretty quickly, right? But it was near Fort Cavazos, which is Fort Cavazos was Fort Hood originally. So if you guys are trying to get kind of a better idea, more clean. That's kind of that's the same base. It's just a name change that happened a couple years ago here. So, but this is the tornado warning here. Quarter-size hail, the storm here, and it was moving. There's a potential for a tornado here, capable of reducing northeast of Kylie, kind of here. So it's moving. It was in this area. It's moving towards Temple. Keep an eye if you're in Temple right now. If you're going back out, spread this out a little bit. You can tell Connor's waiting for the lane, or if he's maybe moving on because it's moving pretty fast. We're moving 50 miles an hour. It's a fast moving storm. So they may be moving on, trying to catch one of these out here. But currently there is a tornado warning. 40 storms out here. tornado warning out here towards Moody, Temple, and south of Waco here. If you're wondering, here south of Waco, Waco's going to be getting some of the storm. They're going to be getting quarter-sized hail from it, but they're not going to get the severe thunderstorm from it. Severe thunderstorm has had some capabilities of producing some large hail with it too. We've had some they've had some baseball-sized hail with this earlier, and now it's currently lime-sized for a lot of the storm here. So definitely can produce some strong hail too with the storm. So keep that in mind. So you're really good. Sorry, well, I'm getting something, but yeah. Here. Make sure you guys are dropping a like here. Again, subscribe on this channel if you do. We are one subscription away from 350 here, so make sure you guys are keeping on that here. Ugh. Allergies are crazy today. Keep an eye on this stuff. I'm starting to love text a little bit because I'm hearing some. Not heard thunder, but yeah, I'm not hearing enough text, so. There's some storms developing out here. I heard some south. Right here, but they're not anything. And there's only one tornado warning out here, back here. Tornado warning here. Yes, the one in this text is expired. So keep an eye on the storm here. If it decides to expire, then there's still a lot of rotation here, but then we'll probably get off again. But so make sure you guys are dropping a like and subscribe to this channel here. I'm trying to get you guys to some updates here. Starting to now. It's only one currently developed. Look. Look at different. Okay. Try to keep an eye. Yeah, here. This is the storm right now. Currently up Moffat and Moffat, whatever. Here, there's. This is where the rotation would be. Here, as storm is moving. Rotation in this. We're going to continue to see this tornado warning continues here over the next 30 minutes or so. Here is this hasn't produced any tornadoes, but it's produced the lime-sized hail in the last hour, and it's actually the storm itself has produced baseball size earlier in the day. Here, so definitely want to keep that in your mind when you're in this area if you're looking for storms. Because they are producing tornado warning here. Here, if you're Moffat or Troy, these storms are moving fast too. Like it was over Fort Voss maybe 10 minutes ago. This thing is ripping by like fast, right? They're moving like 50 miles an hour. So they are quick storms. They're by far not. I've heard from being. I don't know if Connor's still chasing anything. He maybe wants other storms because storm is a tornado, but it's moving so fast here. He's been kind of moving. So he's kind of moving away from the storm a little bit. Maybe prepare for tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah. Sure, you guys are out here. Drop a like, subscribe here. If you haven't here, as we are one subscriber away from 350. So if we get 350, it'd be really cool tonight. As we were trying to get this stream finished here, and try to keep these up here. As soon as the tornado warning goes off, I'll probably end the stream as soon as this tornado. I want to be up for this tornado warning now. Kind of hungry, hoping that that's it. Yeah, from streaming most of it. And I went off to go get ready to go get food, and tornado warnings hit again. That's when I got off. So. We were at 352 subscribers, made it to 350 subscribers here. So thank you guys for doing that here. We are at 352 subscribers. So we are trying to get here close here. We are here for you guys. So make sure you guys are watching these. Thank you guys so much for that. You're on the 400 subscribers. We go. Here, I actually gained like almost 10 subscribers here in this whole day. In like 3 hours. That's pretty good. But yeah, anyways, go back to these storms here. Because this is mostly why I want you guys to be out here. It's because of these storms. I don't care for the money. I'm not here for let's make these big storms. I'm here to help get you guys up informed about these storms here. I want the word to spread here about these storms. Maybe potentially here's a tornado warning here. I'm waiting to see if there's an update on this here. Because there is rotation here. You see the rotation around right in here's some reds and the greens. So there is some rotation in the storm. So there is rotation still in the storm. We're going to keep an eye on this here over the next 30 minutes here for you guys. But we are at 300. Oh, man. For keeping an eye on the storm for you guys here. As we are watching this tornado warning here. Just to the east of Temple. Or west of Temple. I can get directions right. West of Temple. Sorry about that. Here. As it's moving at 50 miles an hour. So Temple here. Let me give you guys. I think the rotation is more up here. So Temple may not be quite in the rotation. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh. Allergy's been crazy here. This is where the rotation is here. Got to be with the greens and the reds. So there's quite a bit of rotation on this storm. Here. Because we have a tornado warning here. Been updated here. Here it's moving. It's moving. 50. Simple if it's there. It'll be Temple any minute in about 6 minutes. Here's what I'm calculating based on the time it would take from the way the storm's moving. So 50 minutes. Ugh. Man, some allergies going on right now. towards Temple here. This is another hill core coming out here. Storms are moving this way currently. So definitely keep caution on these storms if you're in this area. You want to keep track of these storms here. For if you have not yet, make sure you do drop a like here for this stream here. And I'm trying to and subscribe here. I'm trying to make these more for these storms. I want to try to go more consistently. I'm probably planning on doing hurricane during hurricane season. We're getting into hurricane season. If we have any hurricanes, I want to give updates more, weather updates through it. Maybe do some heat, just some heat in the seas and different stuff like that. Just different weather stuff as we go throughout the year. So make sure you guys drop a like here and subscribe. Do different weather, maybe snowstorms in the winter. For right now, we're in severe weather season. Obviously, I'm based out here in the DFW area, so I'll definitely, especially want to be going coverage for that area. Maybe do some. I have some interest in DFW here, but yeah, make sure you guys are dropping. Subscribe. Stop popping in there. Hook echo. Sure. We'll see on this one here. Trying to develop in there. Okay, Temple needs to be keep an eye on this storm. Here's the tornado is about to get the Temple here. If you're near Temple, Texas here. Temple, Texas is a small area. So if you know anybody near Temple, Texas here, they need to be getting their storm shelter. Troy, Temple, they need to be getting into their storm shelters. Like now, like if you're not there, they should be there because these storms are these storms have had some large hail. Hasn't produced a tornado, but I've had a couple tornado warnings on it, so these storms can produce them anytime here. Just waiting to see if one produces it or not here for the storm. We had some tornado warnings earlier on another storm out there. But that was about an hour. Like a few minutes ago, we had storms actually produce a tornado, PDS tornado, earlier west of these storms near San Angelo. So storms can produce tornadoes. Here's a Spanish welcome. Hola, if you're Spanish. I don't. See if I can translate that for you. From here, there's a Spanish speaker. Tried my best here. Let me see if I can. Welcome, guys, here. The Spanish, I don't know, unfortunately, but welcome from Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, sorry about that, but yeah, welcome here. You're always welcome here. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, so, but welcome, guys. You guys are welcome always to the chat. Welcome, guys. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe. Hurricanes. What about hurricanes? Looks like. I'll do hurricane season for sure. If you're wondering about that for hurricane, I think that's hurricanes for Puerto Rico. Oh no. So I don't speak Spanish specifically, but I will be doing hurricane season. Trying to do hurricane season for you guys as we almost start doing hurricane season updates and stuff too. Something about it looks like hurricanes. I think. Trick. I will be doing those for you guys here as hurricane season starts to wrap up. Starts to start coming around here in the next month. Actually, starts next week. Starts in June is the start of hurricane season. So, yeah, when we're not doing like live storms, maybe if we have off days or as this kind of wraps up and we're not having this many of these, I'll probably try to do streams, maybe videos on hurricane season here. Maybe we'll do a live stream that's making a video for hurricane given outlook here. Look at different hurricanes, maybe different stuff as they come. To get closer to the United States, we'll definitely keep updates for that. But stay tuned for hurricane season. So yeah, if you have not yet, make sure you guys do drop a like and welcome guys to the stream here. There is a tornado warning here currently. This is just in north of Temple here. Let me go back again. We will back for this velocity. There's some over Temple. There's some red and green rotation here. Kind of keep see if we can getting any updates yet. We have not got any updates yet. Oh, there's another tornado warning just updated here. Temple is under a tornado warning. That thought there looked like there's a tornado warning updated for Temple here for you guys. So make sure you guys are dropping a like for this. Temple is getting some tornado warnings here. And we'll take subscriptions too here. I might have to order some dash today because we have this tornado warning. Let me translate that. I'm gonna try to translate that. Welcome, guys. So he says. I'm trying to get that translate for you. There's strong winds. Sorry, I was like trying to translate Spanish. Step out a little bit. I'm gonna try to give you some updates, translations. Interesting. Trying not about Puerto Rico and the National Weather Service. Well, welcome from Puerto Rico here. If you guys want to drop a like, you're this one is storm right now. Yeah, this is the one right now we're keeping an eye on. You know, welcome from Puerto Rico here. We're gonna keep this. Look at everything. Let's see. Got Puerto Rico. Trying to translate for Puerto Rico Spanish to welcome guys for Puerto Rico too. I will be doing that. Sorry, I was gonna get that coverage back on here for this herd. So I was preparing for our herd. Spanish speaker here. Come some updates here. Spanish here, sorry. There are some tornado warnings here. We gotta keep an eye on here. Here's one of those. I have no idea what they're saying, but trying to. Okay, anyway, we're gonna be keeping an eye on this here. There's ping pong size hail. I forgot to check on this. Look at this velocity there. It looks like it might be a look. Equiforming here is kind of tell that. Make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe for this channel here. Eye on this thing. Yeah. Put some mortar here, DoorDash. There's currently a currently the tornado warning here. So I've been a little crazy in my mind here. Keep an eye on the storm here. Eye on this one. As we've already indicated, this is the only tornado warning we have right now. So we can keep an eye on that one. We'll be back here later for storm coverage here. Here. So make sure you guys do drop a like here. There's tornado warnings, so I gotta. Hi. So I have my cat coming up here now. But there is storms currently. There's a tornado warning here on the storm. Here for the storm. I'll be back here in a little bit here. I'm gonna get some food. And if there's any more tornado stuff, I will be back here in just a little bit. I'm gonna go get some food here. There's a tornado warning right now. I'll take a kind of a break. It's going away from there before it heads over towards College Station. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I will be back here just a little